be showing you how I plan and organize my life as a busy student. If you guys have watched my videos before, you know that I'm really busy and I like to be as productive as possible, and that I'm a pretty like type A personality. Like I like stuff organized and just well planned out. So I'm basically going to show you how I organize everything and how I stay on top of things. So I use a couple different systems to organize school, work, and social media. So I'm going to show you all of them right now and kind of how I organize each of these like sections of my life. So there's a lot to show you, so I'm just gonna get started. So first I'm going to show you my Google Drive, which is where I organize and keep like my bigger documents or just things that I need to share with people or things that I really need. So in case I forget like my MacBook or my iPad, I can still have it on my phone. So I only have a couple files on here, but they are really important organization wise. So I have 4 documents here. I have my semester and MEM prep schedule. MEMs are med school interviews. So I'm going to show you what a schedule looks like for both. So I have both of my classes here, and then each week has the tasks that I need to do for each week. That way I know how to organize my semester, and I do that at the beginning of the semester, which I think I showed you guys in my first day of school after winter break. Because all my classes are online and we don't always have like set due dates, it's important to create a schedule for yourself to follow. Otherwise you're just gonna end up like on the last week of school and you have so much work to do. So that way you can kind of do it little by little, and if you want to get ahead, then you can get ahead. So that is my schedule, and the MEM prep schedule works the same way. And then this is the actual prep document, so that's where I do all of my like practice questions, all that stuff. So I have like 44 pages right now of prepping. And the last document that I have on here is my YouTube music, because since my music is non-copyrighted, I need to link it in the description. So I keep all of my links in here so that way they're easy to access. Next I have my Notion. I'm only going to show you a few pages, but if you want the full Notion tour, then comment down below. And my Notion is basically where I keep like everything. So we're going to focus on my academia page and my social media basically. So for academia, here is the page. So I have a few other pages here with my app tracker for med schools, and then this is my class setup checklist, which I use when I'm starting a new semester for setting up each of my classes. And this right here, I can actually check off these things. So this is my assignment tracker with all of my assignments for the whole semester. The deadlines, most of the deadlines are like self-set, like I've set them myself to keep up with the schedule that I made. And then here are like the classes that the assignment belongs to. And then here I have a gallery view of my classes that I'm taking right now. So I have physics and bio. And then this MEM prep, I have links to like practice questions and useful websites and stuff. So for each of my classes, this is what the page looks like. I have my grade tracker, so I have all my assignments with the grade, and then here I would link my study schedules, which is basically made the same way my semester schedule is made, but it's just a more precise schedule to prep for exams. So that's basically my school page. There's not much on it, but I prefer it that way. It's easier to kind of have a broad overview of what's going on. Then my social media page, this is what it looks like. So first I have this video tracker, which I like customized. So it has the date that it's being posted, video title, and just kind of a checklist of things that need to get done for each video. It's an easy way to like have an overview of what needs to get done, if I'm behind on videos, if I'm ahead on videos. And then on the side here I have planning. So it has YouTube content ideas, so video ideas for me to do. Then I have my video planning, which has my videos for each month, and kind of a broad like bullet point list of things I want to say or do in each video. And then I also have TikTok content ideas made the same way as my YouTube ideas. And then the last thing that I'm going to show you is my weekly agenda page. So this is just my main like homepage that it's on, and I have each of my days with tasks that I try to divide at the beginning of the week. But what's nice with it being like digital is that I can move around tasks if I don't have time for them. So let's say tomorrow I don't have time to do my PowerPoint notes, and I can move it to Sunday. And then the pink tasks at the beginning are either classes that I'm giving, taking, or videos that I'm filming, or appointments. kind of just the stuff that you can't really move around. Then I have my Apple calendar, which I do use as well quite frequently. My weekly agenda is not really useful for things that are further away, like in a couple months, because I can't really write those in. So this is what my calendar is for. So at the beginning of each week I'll check it, but I'll see like my due dates for school, filming days, dance classes, working days, posting videos, and on the side here I have all of like the categories of my life, and I made a color for each section. So I have each of my classes, med school, work, like productive, habits, appointments, dance, YouTube, all that stuff. So that's kind of where it all goes. And then the last way that I organize my life is to-do list. I'm a big to-do list person. You guys know I always make to-do lists in my videos. They can be like digital, write them out. Even if I do make like that broad to-do list in my weekly agenda, there's always like little things that will come up on the day of that are just not in my agenda. So that's why at the beginning of the day, I'll write down a to-do list. Like today I had to run errands, which wasn't in my weekly agenda. You kind of want to make as detailed of a to-do list as possible, because then the tasks will not seem like as big, especially if there are like big tasks. And you also always want to start with your least favorite thing to do. You want to like keep the fun things for the end of the day, and it's more motivating to go through the day and know that you have fun stuff coming up instead of doing all the fun stuff at the beginning of the day and knowing that you have stuff that you don't like to do that you have to do at night. So that's kind of my tip as far as to-do lists. I either make my to-do list on like these notepad type of things. You can do them on notebooks, post-it notes, on your phone, like in your notes app. So yeah, that's kind of how I organize and just set up my life for success. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment down below your favorite tip to organize your life, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.